Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another video. Actually, for another live chat. Today we are talking about the Natasha Denona Bronze Eyeshadow Palette. Let me show you guys real quick. I do have a video on my channel for this, so if you're not interested in the live chat format, then you can check out that video. I think I've got like 4 eye looks with this on my channel, so definitely check that out. But here we are with this beauty here. And if you are watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching the recording, thank you for watching. And if you're coming here live, then I appreciate you being here with me tonight. So I'm just going to pull up the live video on my channel so I can see how this stream is looking, okay? Because it's supposed to be better and it looks good. Okay. All right, just checking. Okay, so face makeup is almost done as usual. But I do want to share that my order from Selfridges has come in and I'm wearing the L'Essentiel foundation by Guerlain, and it is in the shade 055N. So I think it looks all right on my skin. This is this is the first time I'm putting it on. It just came in today, so we will see how I feel about it once I get to wear it a little bit more. But that's what's on the face, and that's the only new thing. So on to, oh, hi Rhonda. Are you saying the video looks good or the foundation? I hope it's the video. I mean, of course I want the foundation to look good too, but the video, it's been challenging if you've been on any of my lives recently. Oh, good. Thank you, Jesus. It's all thanks to my husband. Yeah, because we got our new modem and it didn't do how I had anticipated. I thought it was just going to really snap that whole internet situation into place, but it did not. So I have moved downstairs to do my live tonight. Yeah, so I really didn't want to move from my makeup room at all, but my husband's like, what you gonna do? Okay. No, you don't want to, but if you want to do quality, then you need to move. So here I am, at least for now. So yeah, I'm glad it looks okay. Yay. All right, so I just primed with the Fenty primer on my lids. And Rhonda, I hope you're having a good Friday, TGIF. I know there are a lot of other, I won't say a lot, but I saw 2 other lives that are going on right now. So yeah, maybe people will trickle in a little later. Okay, so I do like to finish my face before I get into the eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the Natasha Denona powder here, the contour powder in number 5. And I am going to use my Sculpt 2 and just fluff that into the contour area. Were you able, or do you watch the Behind the Beauty lives? I was able to get to the one today with Sonia G, so that was exciting. And so it kind of inspired me to use her brushes. I mean, not that I need such inspiration. They're just, so good that I like to use them a lot anyways, but it was a good interview with her. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. I've been, doing the best I can, making sure I get consistent. That, the quality issue has been pretty discouraging, quite honestly. So, but my husband gave me the push that I need to keep going. So you can't quit. You gave a commitment. So those are facts. I do. I certainly do. I'm not a big fan of Refer. I would just rather pay the additional money for Sonia G or Wayne Goss or some of the other brands. I mean, they're cool and stuff like that. And I think they have a really awesome, what is it? tester program or something where you pay 50% of the price, or if you give a review, something like that. I think that's cool. And you know, if you're just wanting to get introduced to brushes, but I really like Sonia G. And then Wayne Goss, and then Rephr would have to probably be last on that list. So yes. All right, that's good enough. Okay, and then I think I'll do blush now. So I just brought down to my current filming area my Suku palette in 102. Yeah, their concept store. So yeah, I did participate in that for a while, and then I kind of just backed off. So yeah. Do you have any of the Rephr brushes? I just think they're a little rougher. They're not as soft. That's just my opinion. But I haven't tried all of them, so. And Bristles Beauty, I don't know if you've tried them. That's another brand that's recently come out that has more affordable Fude brushes. They're nice too. I would say they're kind of similar to Rephr, at least from the few that I've tried. Excuse me. Pardon me. So there we go. All right, and so for highlight, I'm going to use the bronze palette, but I will do that at the end, depending on what our eye look looks like. So the reason we're doing the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette this evening is because I did a poll, and oh, okay. I do just, okay, cool. Yeah, they had a really nice set. They did have a really nice set. I did look at that. BH Cosmetics. I have. So I've gotten the inexpensive brush sets from BH, and you know, when I was new and stuff like that. And then I've gotten the more, I guess, expensive ones from BH, because I feel like they have kind of two tiers, at least last time I looked, of brushes. They have the ones that are really inexpensive, and then they have the ones that are a little bit more premium looking, and I prefer the ones that are more premium. So I do think BH has a nice quality of synthetic brush if you get the right set, you know what I mean? So I got the last BH Cosmetics brush set that I purchased was, I think it was like a white marbled handle, and I really like those, like a marble looking, it was like white and gray and stuff, very fancy looking in my opinion, and I really like those. So I would say BH Cosmetics does do some decent brushes for synthetic and for, you know, affordable cost. Yeah, so, and I've been, if you're talking about the Bristles Beauty brushes that I mentioned, I've been using those, I think, almost in every live, just because, you know, they're sitting right here. And sometimes I just don't want to get my, the fancier brushes dirty, even though I like them so much, but I want them to stay nice and clean in their little area. So it's strange, but yeah. Yes, maybe I could. I need to do a major brush declutter because, yeah, but that might be nice, doing a brush collection review or, you know, video. Oh, so I was saying we did this one. We landed on this palette because I did a poll based on some of the suggestions in last night's video. I got a lot of comments last night about Julia's Place, namely comments about palettes I don't have, but I picked a couple that are in my collection and put them in the poll, and they didn't do so hot. So yeah. So this one won by far, basically. It got about half or over half of the votes. So here we are. All right. So my next step is to do my primer, and this is going to be Groundwork. Well, I've already primed my eyes. Do my base. And I need to carve my brows, so I didn't get to do that. So the one thing, now that I'm down here, I want to improve the lighting. So I'm going to have to get some more lighting or do something. But at least the stream is working good. Thank God. Colette, how is your Friday going? I almost said Thursday. Hope it's going well. And thank you guys for joining me. So I think Mo Beauty has a live going on right now, talking about luxury favorites, I think. And then Pam, she's got a live going on about perfume. She does a lot of perfume stuff. Yeah, I hardly ever buy perfume. So I have no idea. But if you're interested in, fancy perfumes, I don't know if perfume is the correct term, fragrances and scents and things like that, then Pam is the place to go. All right, so here we go with all these beautiful shades. Oh my gosh, I really like this palette. I really do. I'm glad your Friday's going well, Colette. I wish there were more dark shades like, this one. Wish that this wasn't the only one. But overall, this is a good palette, man. It's really good. So, okay. So I'm just going to start on my eye. I'm going to use Bliss. Got to get used to looking at the viewfinder. I'm going to use Bliss, this shade in the middle. And I think this one is, it looks like it's like a duochrome. I'm going to use, not that brush. Let me make sure my brush is cleaned off. Oh, thank you, Julia. Hello. Thank you for joining. Yes, I had to shift my filming area. So my makeup room is like diagonal upstairs from where my modem is. And I thought that us getting a new one would fix the issue. And it didn't. So this is a temporary solution until we find a way for me to get good quality internet in my makeup area. So, but my husband got me together. So, So that Bliss shade, yeah, it is a duochrome. I put that right, well, you can see where I put it. In the transition area above the inner area of my mobile lid. And I actually, now that I'm doing this, I wish I would have put concealer down instead of this Groundwork paint pot. And I don't have anything to wipe it off. I wish I would have done concealer because it's not showing up as I would like for it to. And I think it would do better if I had concealer on, but it's okay. So I'm kind of putting that basically in the transition area. Hi, Chai. How are you? I did want to ask, did anybody buy the brush set? These are mini twists that have been in for quite a while. Yeah, so I need to get on unraveling them. Yeah, so good. Thank you. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. So I have to tell my husband thank you. I mean, I told him thank you already, but he like gave me his cord to hook directly into the modem and stuff. But we're gonna figure this out so I can get back in my makeup room. But yeah, this hair is, this has been my thing with my hair. Just put some mini twists in and leave them alone until they get pretty old. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm using the shade Ridge, this shade here. There, this shade here. It's like a yellowish tan color. And I'm putting that in the transition area. And on the next eye, I think what I'm going to do is put my concealer down. Even though I put that groundwork paint pot, I'm just going to put my concealer down on top of it just because, I don't know. Sometimes colors, they pop a little bit differently on concealer versus like this type of paint pot. You didn't buy the brushes yet? Okay. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Did anybody buy the Kinky Sweat brushes? I did. For some reason, I thought they was going to be gone or something, but I went on there and got them, you know, quite easily. But yeah. Oh, I will tell him that. Because I was like, babe, I'm about to quit. Because I can't keep putting out horrible, you know, low quality stuff. He said, well, you're not quitting because you made a commitment. So yeah. And what it was is that I really didn't want to leave my makeup room. So, okay, cool. And I also added a brush to the order. One of the new V brushes, like an eyeshadow brush. So we'll see. And Muse Beauty Pro, they ship pretty quickly, man. Every time I've ordered from them, it's just been like real quick shipping. So, so that's cool. For all of you who are just recently joining, I have on the new foundation from Guerlain, and it's in 055 Neutral. So we'll see how this goes. I just put it on before the live, so I don't think it's had time to like really settle in and things, but I like it, the finish so far. It looks really, you know, natural. It may look a little bit more matte because I did powder and all that jazz, but okay. And then I got my Pat McGrath shipping notification, and it's going to be here tomorrow. You purchased a lot of brushes lately. Yeah, I've got quite a few in my cart on Beautylish. I'm just waiting until Wayne comes out with his holiday brush, and then I'm just going to probably just place my order then. Because I get that brush for the recent probably 4 years. I always get that brush. My husband already has. He's like, you know, it's coming up. You're going to want that 20 Japanese artisan brush. I'm like, yes, I am. I'm going to want the brush. So, All right, so I just put the glitter glue down, and now I'm going to go into Rhodium, this beautiful shade here. So Molly, have you been purchasing like Fude brushes or all types of brushes or something like that? The only brushes I really purchase anymore are Fude, except, this Easton release. I'm going to take this brush. It's a flatter brush. It is from Morphe, actually. I like the shape of it and how you can just press it down, but it is pretty scratchy. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Okay. I'm not sure. I think they do have some type of payment thing, but I'm not quite sure. I always just do my PayPal thing. So I'm going to take Rhodium on my finger. I don't know if I showed it to you. I think I did, but this shade here. And I'm going to put that all the way out to the outer V. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Molly, the refer brushes. One of the brushes, oh my goodness. Whoa. Chai. The P8. Hmm. Wow. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Those brushes, man, they are not playing with those prices. Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. Hmm. I wonder why they don't have that. Everybody's going to it. The P8 is a Chikuhodo brush, right? One of them, like, or maybe I'm thinking about Z. Maybe I'm thinking about the Z series. What is the P8? I'm thinking about those real fancy ones that Alicia talks about. I'm gonna go into this dark shade here called Deep Dive, and this is one of the what formula? That like cream to powder formula where it looks darker in the pan than it actually applies, but it builds up nicely. And I'm just gonna lightly put that in the crease. Okay, it is Chikuhodo. Okay. You said you love it. Okay, that's good. Eventually, one day. One day, man. I just think about how many brushes I could get with the one for that one price, but I'm sure it's beautiful. It looks so luxurious. Okay. That fancy, huge face. Or the face brush, yeah. So yeah, I go onto that Fude, the brush website and stuff. I really want the Kazan series, or however you say it. They look stunning. Those brushes look stunning. And one day again, Molly. One day. They look so beautiful though. Does anybody have those? Chai, have you purchased the Kazan series? I think Alicia talked about them on her channel once. Right, I'm just blending this out, making sure that there aren't any harsh lines. Going a bit more with Deep Dive. Wow. Long, stunning, stunning long squirrel brush. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Man. So I did put that on my wish list for that Kazan series, but I think it's like $1,000. $1,000, I think, for the entire set. So it's like probably have to piecemeal that. Okay. And so I still have some glitter glue on my eyelid, but I'm gonna add some extra by spraying my brush. Okay. I'm gonna take Silk, the shade here, on my flat brush. I'm going to spray it. Oh, and since my Guerlain order, or not Guerlain, my Selfridges order came today, I realized I ordered the wrong shade of Gucci lipstick. That was disappointing. I guess I was going too fast, or I didn't read I didn't look at it correctly. I think I was on my phone. So on Selfridges, they don't have the name with the number. They just have the number. And I don't remember them having pictures of the models with the lipstick on. They just had the color of the lipstick. And so I looked on Sephora for Tasty Hazel. And I thought I selected the right number, but turns out I did not. So I actually have Penny Beige. Based on the swatch, it looks like it'll work nicely, but it's just not what I was wanting to purchase. And it sounds really familiar. I think that's one that Kinky Sweat really enjoys. So since she likes it so much, that means I'm gonna have to use a lip liner, which is fine. I always use lip liner, but you know, it's nice when you don't really necessarily have to. And I went on Selfridges to see if I could just, you know, place another order, but it's not in stock, that color. So here we are. Okay. So that's pretty. I like that. I do like that. I just don't see the thing with this shade here is that you can't, at least on my skin tone, you can't really see the purple that much. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't look really purple. So I think the color, the glitter specks in it kind of detract from the purple look to it. Natural hair brush recommendations. Oh, you purchased the fox hair ones? I'm going and looking at older comments. Okay, the FO series, I think. Those looked pretty too. Yeah, my hair's been growing decently besides all the shedding. So when I first came back on YouTube after having the baby, my hair just looked like it was bountiful. um, and then like I washed my hair and did all the detangling and stuff, and it just kept coming. It just kept shedding and shedding and shedding. And I was like, okay, this is what they're talking about, this postpartum shedding. So yeah, I've just been trying to do as little as possible to it, really, to just do the twists and keep it. And it's been doing cool. It's been doing all right. Any natural hair brush recommendations? Other than Sonia G and Wayne Goss, I think that's pretty much it. I do like these. I think I mentioned these Royal and Langnickel gold brushes. I like the performance of them. I just don't like the way they've made them with this like gold cover. It peels after some wear, and it's quite annoying, and it makes the brush look raggedy. So, but the performance is nice. And those are the only natural hair brushes I get. Oh man. Oh my goodness, she said Gary Coleman. I'm sorry, you got the wrong shade of foundation. That's annoying. Have you ever tried to return to Selfridges? I feel like that return process would be annoying, but maybe not, since they ship so quickly. Yeah, I feel like my hair has always been in an awkward stage, even though I've been natural for quite a long time. It's only recently that I've been actually happy with the length and fullness of my hair, and I'm just praying that it doesn't just fade away into oblivion. So, yeah. I actually want to cut my hair into I mean, not, I have an idea to cut my, into the like short, real cute, short, natural hair where it's like short and a little curly and stuff, but then you have all the fullness and the curls at the top. That's super cute, but I don't think I would do it. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful hairstyle on a lot of people. Oh, okay. I do remember reading that. I do remember reading that before I checked out that you had to like accept that you couldn't do returns or something. Okay. Now for my brow bone. All right. So I think I think I'm just going to go in with silk again because it's the lighter of all the metallics on in the palette. So I'm just going to use that and knock off any excess. Okay. Okay, so I do want to add something extra to the look. I think I'm going to go in with High Degree. That's this metallic here. It's reddish, and I'm going to put that on either side of the silk shade that we have in the middle. Just going to add a little bit of warmth here and kind of fade it into the rhodium shade. Just seeing what that's going to look like. Oh, towards brow length. That's nice. Okay, so that just completely changed the look. Let me add more rhodium. Okay, I've been doing this one for a while, but it's okay. I think that's pretty. Added a little bit of something extra to the look. So I like that one. Okay, and then for my lower lash line, going in with Deep Dive, the dark shade in the palette, the creamy matte, no, cream to powder formula, and just sweep, sweep, sweep. And intensify that a little bit more. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. All right, I think we're all set, at least for now. All right, so for the other eye, I'm going to use my concealer and put that down. And I am layering that on top of my groundwork paint pot, but I just wanted to get a skin tone color going. Especially since all these tones are kind of, brownish, bronzy tones. I think that would go well on top of concealer. I think I got hair on me. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to put, man, oh my God. Okay. I'm going to do Gloaming. This one has like it's like I would say a copper with like a golden type of a shift to it. It looks a little shifty. Looks a little shifty. I'm going to take that on a flatter brush and lay that here. I forgot to do my inner corner on the other eye. We'll come back to that. And I'm just blending that onto the lid a little bit. Taking a clean, fluffy brush and blending. Okay. Okay. All right. Does anybody have anything happening on the weekend? No, there's not really much you can do, but maybe something. I don't. I don't, but maybe somebody else does. Okay, I'm going to take Deep Dive. So that's the thing about this palette. There is nothing else dark enough for me to put into my crease or on my outer V. So if you're looking for a negative, that's it. A glam look for small eyes. Well, tips for a glam look for small eyes. Well, anybody can weigh in here, but I mean, I'm thinking, for glam for me, it's always like metallic, something on the lids, you know, and you can just do a little bit of a deepening on the outer corner. So just not real blown out, but just a little hint. I like looks like that, where it's just a little hint of depth on the outer corner and then a nice shiny lid. And then glam, I think always, you know, like the silvery tones, but I guess it just depends on what kind of colors you like on your lid. But, you know, I think about the glam palette, I guess, those types of tones that have the nice neutral and cool, but anything you want it to be, actually. So, and then a nice liner and some lashes or mascara, you know. But for small eyes, you don't want the lashes to like cover up the entire eye look, if that makes sense. So as long as you can still see the look, I think. So yeah, I do like this Deep Dive shade. I just wish there were more. I think I've said that multiple times, but okay. I'm going to take Suntan, this shade here. And this is going to be what I use to blend Deep Dive. So do you guys have this palette? Oh, thank you. I really liked this one. I really did. I mean, I still like it. But yeah, I just couldn't put it down. But I feel like the colors are so, I don't know. I feel like maybe common. It's not like some, you know, special, like new shades and stuff like that. But the curation and things and the performance is really nice. Okay. All right. So I think I want to use Alloy. This is that bright orange one right in the middle. I mean, not orange, but you know, like a really, maybe like an orangey gold. And then, what do you want to use on the outside of that? I want to go ahead with Bliss again. I put that on this eye, you know, above my transition or in my transition area above the inner third of my mobile eyelid, but I want to actually put that one on the lid because it has some shift to it, and I hope that it'll come through on the lid. So glitter glue, let's do it. So do you like the palette? Of the minis, I think this one and Glam, or the middies, I think this one and Glam are the ones that I like the most. Because the other is Sunrise. Is that all? Oh, the Sunrise and then the Love palette. Yeah, these two. This Bronze and Glam are my two favorites from the four, smaller palettes that she's put out. Although I do need to reacquaint myself with Sunrise. I haven't used that in quite a while. Okay, Bliss on the inner portion of the lid. Okay, so I can certainly see that green shift in there with a little bit of the pinky tone. It's pretty. Oh, that's good, Rhonda. Okay, and Alloy is next, the one in the center that I talked about. I'm going to put that next to Bliss. And then fade it over just to make sure it's blended nicely. I think I'm going to take a little bit more Bliss to pop it a little bit more, or hope to see it pop a little bit more. Okay, that's nice. Okay, but I only used it about 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I can say that about a lot of the stuff in my collection. So this is making me get stuff out and use it. Okay, and for the last shade to finish off the little transition, I'm going to use Palladium. I got 55N. And I think it works. I do think it is a little warmer than what I would have, not warmer, cooler. It has a little bit more red in it than what I typically would choose. But I think it looks nice when I put everything together. So, yeah. And I also think that that was probably the best shade for me to choose anyways. From what I could see on the website. So all right, just taking a little bit more of deep dive and sweeping that over into Palladium. Okay, and I'm going to get some Bliss like I talked about earlier. Spray my brush and just re-intensify that on this inner portion of my lid. That's pretty. I like that. I like that. It's cute, cute, cute. Okay. And now I'm going to take True Copper. Yeah. So what shade did you intend to pick up, Chai? I'm going to be adventurous and put this on my brow bone. I think it's a little bit too copper, like a copper. It's more copper than what I would typically choose for my brow bone, but we will see how this works out. Oh, it's not bad. It's not too much. Okay. And then I'm going to take High Degree, the shimmery red toned shade, on a smudger or shader brush and put that on the lower lash line. See what kind of smoke I can get down there. And I think I'm going to leave that alone. All right, so on the inner corner on this eye over here, I'm going to see how rhodium looks. Okay. Spray the brush. Okay, that's cute. I can tell that, it has that subtle lavender look. And I'm going to bring that a little bit back into the look because I kind of covered it up with that other shade. I've been going back and forth with this one. Okay. And actually, I'm just going to drag it up just to kind of, okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to brush off any excess. I did have fallout. Not too much though. It brushed away quite nicely. All right. Now, Angela Denise. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, because if Angela Denise is your shade twin, then hopefully 5N works. Chris Loves Lux. I've never heard of that channel. I'll have to look. Or that person. Okay. All right. So everything is set for the face or for the eyes. So let's go ahead and do the liner. I'm going to use this Esom liner again. And which eye? I'm going to put it on this eye. Okay. This is the Aubergine and Rosé dual Esom eyeliner. So I like this one because it kind of looks like I just took a deep dive and smudged that on the lash line. So that's good there. And then I'm going to take my infallible lip liner. Oh, cool. Yeah, I thought you said we were shade twins. Okay. Eyeliner's done on that eye. And then I'll just do liquid liner on the other. Oh, the Esom liner. I think they're giving, well, they have the deal now with the Muse Beauty Pro sale. I'm about to sneeze again. Okay. Maybe it went away. Okay. Yeah, I hear that all around. That every state I feel like is getting their or having increased cases. It's really ridiculous, unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, we don't really even go shopping for like we use those services that bring your groceries to you. so so we rarely go inside the stores even. So, oh my. Okay. Yeah, I think Ohio instituted a curfew too. I'm in Indiana, so we don't, I mean, we at least not yet. They haven't done that, but I'm always in the house and I'm always in the house before 10 anyways. So, okay. So we're all set on the eyes. I'm going to do mascara now. Oh, that's funny. Yes, we are. Thank you. We wear masks and all that jazz when we, you know, have to go somewhere. But yeah, that's funny. I thought that was funny too. You guys switch states. Oh, really? In Cleveland, Ohio? I know there's another Cleveland, so I'm just clarifying. Like Cleveland, Mississippi or Tennessee or something. Yeah, I hear that. It's quite challenging. Yeah, especially living alone. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, I agree, Nikki. I remember I had Jada, um, and we were, of course, obviously in quarantine and all that stuff. And I was just like, I need to go somewhere. And my husband's like, no, we got a new baby and stuff, and we need to stay inside. He's like, why can't you just stay inside? Go out on the porch. It's not the same. It is so not the same. So yeah, that need to kind of socialize and be around people is very real. Um, okay, mascara on the bottom, I think, is necessary in this look. Oh yeah, that was challenging, man. That was challenging. especially being a new mom and not having anybody be able to be around to help. Like, it just threw our whole little plan out the window. Because we were going to have family come to stay with us for a while right after. Or, before and after. Hi, Dawn. Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming. Good speaking to you again today. All of you who were on Behind the Beauty and here. Oh, yeah. Yep, I hear that, Chai. Working remotely. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so the eyes are done, and I wanted to bring this palette since it's goes along with the theme of the bronze palette, and it came out at the same time. Did you guys like this palette? I did a review, and I don't remember people really commenting on whether or not they liked this face palette. It's interesting. It is interesting. It was great. Yes, Dawn, that was a great vibe. Okay, you didn't buy it. Yeah. Yeah. I can understand. Okay. I can understand. Actually, I haven't used it since I did the video, so I don't even know. Okay, it still got some stuff coming off on it. These new formulas that she put in here are quite interesting. And I won't necessarily say interesting in a great way. They're just different. So I'm just taking this Bounce Cream blush. That's not a blush. Oh, yeah. Bloom. Oh, my gosh. I was like, look at her making something for the brown people. but yeah, I was just like, oh, I think you probably saw, if you saw my video on the Bloom or using the Bloom, that I was just so impressed with that palette. This is cute. Okay, it just takes a little effort to get some of this out, this Bounce Cream blush. I got that one. I think I would say that might be, would I say that that's my least favorite one? I think because it's just so sparkly. It's got a lot of glitter in it, in those shades. So I think there's two of them that I really wouldn't even go for, two shades in that Love palette. So, but I have it upstairs. It's just, like you guys said, I don't really reach for it that much. Thank you. Pro Face Palette Illuminate for Cream Highlight instead. I'll have to look into that. I don't have much from MAC. That blingy pink thing was, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I bought that Love collection, not the lip products, but the face palette and the palette, with the intention of doing a review that never ever happened. So I think that's for a lot of my makeup. A lot of my makeup. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna review this, and then I don't get to edit. I agree. I agree, Dawn. So I think I saw somebody comment, like, ask her, please make another Bloom with like a peachy blush or something. Yes, she has to do that. I agree. Too glittery. Okay, so this is cute. I feel like it's looking a little bit bright on camera, but I think it looks nice. And then I'm going to go over it with this Super Glow Nude. I like these like really smooth highlights that she does. Those like super glows or super intense or whatever, those, I'll pass on those, but these are nice. I have not purchased the Danessa Myricks highlighter palette. I saw that, you know, I saw them when everybody was doing their Danessa Myricks videos, and they looked stunning. And I was just like, I do not need another highlighter. Yet I keep buying like individual highlighters. I was like, I don't need a highlighter palette. But yeah, it looks beautiful. So I might end up getting it before long. That's what I was thinking too, Nikki. I was like, that's too much highlighter. All right, now I'm just doing a lot. I'm adding this glow bronze shade here. Just to warm it up a little bit. I'm gonna just blend. I'm gonna buff it out though. I mean, yeah. Okay. All right, and then I am going to take this Bounce Cream Glow. This is the one that I said in my review that was like more, it could be like a blush topper. I'm going to go with my sponge, the side of it, and get into that and see if it picks up. Okay. Yes. Did you end up, she does. Did you end up buying more complexion products during that sale that you had mentioned? I completely forgot to go onto the website, which I knew was going to happen. Thank you, Dawn. Yes, I'm actually hardwired into the internet tonight. So that is what has made the difference. And that's why I'm in a different location. So, yeah. Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, I'm taking some Suku blush. Okay. And then my small buffer here. And I'm taking a little of the By Terry Hydra Powder. Cool. Thank you for the feedback. And then especially over this area here, because all that highlighter I just added. All right. Now, and just because for Charlotte Tilbury, yeah, I don't. Thank you. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Thank you. Yeah. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, I do not. Okay, so maybe I do need to try 14 because I think I was in the 15s when I was trying it. For Nikki, yeah, for the Charlotte Tilbury. I think when I'd gotten my samples that I'd gotten 2 shades that were in the 15, like 15W and 15N. I think those are the ones I tried and they both looked a bit orangish, or yeah, it just wasn't a good match after wearing it for a while. So it looked okay in the beginning, and then at the end of the day, I was like, oh no, honey, this is not good. So, so 14W, I have to make a note. So Nordstrom like allows you to get samples, or oh, okay. So yeah, after I went on the Saks or off Saks Fifth Avenue website, I did go to Nordstrom Rack, and I don't actually no, I didn't. I was gonna go to Nordstrom Rack, and I decided not to. Probably for the best. That's pretty good though, 50% off. All right, I've just been chatting it up and things like that. I guess that happens when you can get comments fast enough and respond to them while you're, filming. Oh, okay. So I want to try this Penny Beige. This is the one that I purchased by mistake. The compact, or whatever you call this, the case is stunning. It's beautiful. Okay. It looks quite light though. You guys can see that. Okay, we'll just try it. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. It's okay. It's not bad actually. So this is Penny Beige by itself. I need a little something extra. Oh, okay. 25 off of 75. That's not bad. I did not see that though. So thank you for the information. Okay. Okay, cool. That's good. I have not shopped inside of a Nordstrom before. I've just only purchased online. Yeah. I will buy my last Tom Ford quads. It is very light, so I'm going to do some liner here. Ground control? Is that what you want to do? I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I think you left the other one upstairs. I'm going to do ground control right now. I wanted to do something a little warmer, but I left it upstairs on my table. So and then I'm going to take this Natasha Denona Gloss Balm in Caramel, which is the medium shade of the 3 glosses she released. And this will add some depth a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure that I thoroughly look at the number before I before I buy them. Yeah. I'm gonna spray my face. Just to, yeah. I don't think you're supposed to do this, but whatever. Okay, thank you, Dawn. So yeah, this is the final look here. And I like it. I feel like everything just comes together with mascara and liner. So, Virgin Orchid and Body Heat. Okay. Body Heat, that's the warmer one. I think you said that you got Double Indemnity. I think that's the one I have. Is that the one that's got the black and or like black, gray, and silver and stuff? And Virgin Orchid. I don't have that one, but I feel like it should be purple. Thank you. All right, so we've got the one eye that's like copper, reddish, gold, all that fun stuff. And then the one that's more gold. Gold, gold, gold. Fun stuff. Well, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining me. So for tomorrow, I'll be earlier in the day, not waiting until 9 p.m. So last Saturday we did it 2, I think. So probably around there, but I'll put a post on my page. And I'm thinking I'll just pick one that was in the poll that came second. Yeah, I think I'll just pick one in the poll that came second, which I think second might be Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. But we'll see where the poll is by tomorrow. Nobody was voting for that Charlotte Tilbury Icon palette, so. Oh, Joy? Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you from Philly. Thank you for joining. So yeah, hopefully you guys can tune in tomorrow afternoon for our live then. And thank you, Julia. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. And I will talk to you all in the next live. Bye, guys. Thank you, Chai.